Okay, well, welcome very much to only our second webinar, hence the technical struggles. I will get the hang of this, by the way. I'm quite good. So, but I just tried to change all the settings and it was like, oh. Anyway, you know the feeling, girls, for different reasons, whether you've got a 4-year-old, a bad connection, or just technically incompetent. We're all pretty much the same. So tonight is about being and learning how to shine online. So I mentioned something earlier on a live I did from my balcony, and I'm going to start off with that if you don't mind, because I need to confess that I was a huge snob about being online.
No, you weren't. Really?
Trust me, I was. You know, I'm a Wilmsley chick, and everything was about, you got a nice office space. You got a really, you know, cheap retail zone going with a bohemian cafe and a great postal code. So 20 years ago, I was paying, you know, the rent of the national debt of a third world country, just in rent. And
just to have a proper address.
Yeah, that's what you did. And if you didn't do that, you were a bit sort of dodgy. You know, you weren't legit. You weren't how it was supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
So nowadays, so many businesses, their doors are closed. I actually went for a walk the other day, and I have to say I haven't been for a walk very much because I'm quite fearful. And I walked around and people were just closed. So doors are closed, there's no business going on, and people aren't getting paid, more importantly. And I just thought, wow, the world has changed. So now I think is the time to explore what other avenues are there, whether that be just online or face-to-face, and combining the two. And I think that's where it gets sexy. You don't have to do just one.
Quite right.
Yeah, cool.
So going online, what advantages does it have for you, for us, for everybody? Better client service. You've got so much more time, so you can invest that into giving your clients the tip-top service, the best service you can give them. No downtime. The office closes, doesn't matter. Your office is home-based, so there's no downtime, there's no closed office. This is the best one, I think. No commute time.
Yes!
Jane and I were having a conversation earlier, and years ago I added up the travel time getting from where I used to work to the PR agency I worked in. You know, add up 45 minutes a day each way, and you're spending over 30 hours a month on travel.
And more.
And more. So was it a good use of time? Absolutely not. So very soon I set up my own company and commuted 10 meters up the stairs and across the hall. So my quality of life increased enormously, and so did my earnings, in great part through much reduced expenditure. So going online, obviously you don't have the commute, you don't have to buy loads of suits to go to work. So we've got that situation today, bringing the past back to the present. It's been forced upon us.
Yeah.
We're being forced to work from our home offices. But I think I speak for Jane as well, rather than seeing this as a temporary situation or a hindrance, we believe it's a great opportunity to turn our businesses around and make this a permanent situation if this is not what we're doing now. And to do this, we need to shine online.
Okay, I'm going to start giving you some figures now, because I'm a bit of a facts chick. even though I'm a bit fluffy and I like to talk a lot, but I do like to talk about what's real. So let's just have a look at this one for a moment. So, whoops, what can everybody see at the moment?
Country average revenue per online shopper.
Thank you. All right, this is what it was at the end of last year. So not now, not 2 months from now, but actually at the end of last year. Now, I'm not going to focus on that, but that's huge. So we're looking at, nearly $2,000 per average spend with not much thought. Okay. Now I just want to share, okay, oh, here we go. The joys of modern science. Sorry, I'm loving this. Okay, now we go on to this. This is, it's more industry specific. And I actually think it's super sexy because just look. So the amount that is spent last year, online. So 72% of women shop online. Now, I'm not being sexist here, but I thought men would be a lot less. Are they? No, they're not.
No.
Things like, okay, I get food. You've got your, supermarket delivery. Cool, okay. Things like books, magazines, and e-learning. 25% online. This is major, major stuff. Household goods, ex-interior designer, 30% online. What's happening is people are looking online, they're comparing prices. Then they're going, okay, this is what I want. I'm going to look in a store, find it online, and then I'm going to go back online and buy it. That in itself is, hugely, hugely eye-opening. And as I say, this was before all of this. So at the moment, we are, these figures and what we're going to talk about are going to go through the roof. Trillions of dollars, pounds, euros are spent online. Not offline, online. And when we look at, what platform or, vehicle is right for you, we can look at Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Shopify, oh my God, Vimeo, e-learning sites. There's so much. Okay, first nugget. If you take anything away from now, is stick to one and work it. We're going to have a brief go through about which is best for all of you. And this is where we'd like you all to contribute because everybody's needs are different. So the facts about online at the moment, at the end of 2019, stories on Instagram and Facebook and WhatsApp hit over 500 million. It's the biggest growing thing you can do. It's like, that little quick fix. It's a 24-hour punch. You're gone. But with 24 hours, bear in mind, all of this is free. You've got more clout than you ever had before spending thousands on the internet. Just want to talk about internet video traffic. Let me just see if I can get this up. Hold on. I haven't keyed it up, sorry. Let me just, no, okay, I'll just talk to you. So earlier today, I posted, I'm just going to try and show it to you now. Hold on, wait a minute. I posted a live. It's not major. It's from my balcony. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let me just do this. Dink. Oh, here we go. The joys of modern science. Ooh, dink. Okay. Let me show you this. So bearing in mind at the moment, engagement is down. Okay. Live video is better and performing better than anything else on any social media platform. So, and I know this may not look good, but actually it is quite good. Bearing in mind it's a low engagement time. So I had 50 people comment at 145 views from me on my balcony. I was going to say talking shit, but it wasn't shit, but you know what I mean. For, 4.5 minutes. What would you have done 10 years ago to have had that? Sorry, oh my Lord, I didn't plan this. Somebody's just reacting to it now because it's live. Thank you, Yvonne, whoever you are, perfect timing. I mean, this is awesome stuff. So, Cindy, for you, for example, talking, around your world. Anna, the same. Everybody. Hi, Carmen, I didn't see you there, darling. Hello. Doing a live, which is actually technically easier. You don't have to edit it. I've been hours doing that. You don't have to put a cover plate. You don't have to put a back plate. You don't have to transport it from an MP4 onto a video editor. It's much, much easier. And it's getting the best hits ever. This is huge. Absolutely huge. At the end of last year, 33% of businesses were either online or going online. Would we like to think now roughly what that percentage might be? Can you type? What do we think? Liz, what do you think?
Well, I kind of might know this one, so I'll keep stum.
It's huge. That's all we need to say. Now, I'm aware that time is already ticking by. Wow. I just want to share this with you. Can everybody see that? Choosing the right social media platform? Okay. So it's a different world out there. And you've got to be more of what you already are. It's that simple. Not all the platforms are for you. And that's the great thing. Because you need to choose one. And then it suddenly becomes, sexy. So let's have a look. What have we got? Liz, would you want to start off?
Shall I start with Facebook, Jane?
Yeah, go on, darling. Be great.
Your pet page. So Facebook has got over 1.3 billion users. That's huge.
It's massive.
In terms of the audience, we're not going to go into all the detail of all.
No, we haven't got time for that.
We haven't got time, but it's ages 25 to 54. About 60% of the target audience is female, because it's important when you're choosing your social media platform to think of who you're targeting. Some are more female, some are more male, as you probably know. Why do we use Facebook? To build relationships. What's it best for? Brand loyalty. So people getting to know you as a person, your brand. What's the downside? There's limited reach. You could say there's limited reach with quite a lot of these pages, but
I think that's a bit dubious, by the way.
I do actually.
Yeah. Sorry. It's Wikipedia for you.
Yeah. Do you want to do Twitter, Jane?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a Twitter girl, because for me, my ideal client isn't between 18 and 29.
No, same for me.
We can send this infographic. You can Google it yourself. And then we go on to things like YouTube, which again, certain people, you know, in this group possibly are more musically orientated, or, you know, so YouTube is great. Again, it's different. LinkedIn. I think LinkedIn is, I always use LinkedIn. I have to say, it was always my bag. And it's, you know, I have to say, the average income on LinkedIn, which isn't on here, is over 63,000 a year. So for many of us, that's more of our clients. You know, we don't want clients who are on 20K a year. No disrespect, but they're going to have less per capita spend for extra things, you know, in life.
Sorry, Jen. Just out of interest, has anybody got business directly through LinkedIn before? Can you put something in the chat if you've had business through LinkedIn?
I can't see the chat at the moment. Can you still see it, Liz?
I can just see that Veronique said she uses Facebook and LinkedIn.
Right. Okay. I have before through LinkedIn on a different industry.
Different industry.
Yeah, it's commercial fit out, interior design. So
LinkedIn is to find partners, Veronique says. Has anybody found partners on LinkedIn?
What do we mean, personal partners? Sorry, have I got? Am I on the wrong site?
Business partners. Business.
No wonder I'm single. Oh, business partners. Damn.
Marianne says YouTube and Instagram for music. LinkedIn has few viewers.
It's a different platform. I think LinkedIn is much more sort of business focused.
Yeah, definitely.
Liz, do you want to talk about Instagram for a minute?
Yeah. Instagram, as you can see, 200 million users, very, very young. Again, a similar age range to Twitter.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
I think it's a bit broader than that myself.
Yeah, exactly.
At the upper end, for sure.
I do a bit on. I do a bit on Instagram, maybe a couple of posts a week, and I get an uptake. And my following is building, and it's just a way. I only post what I'm already posting. I just put it onto, you know, Instagram. So I think it's another way.
It's quite consumer based, isn't it? Instagram, in terms of, well, you can see the industries that they quote here in the diagram: art, food, entertainment, retail, beauty.
Yeah, I've got a client and she's beauty, and yeah, that's pretty awesome. So, okay, well, I think that's probably, you know, if anybody's got any specific questions, and yeah, no, like you're right, followers are growing on Instagram at the moment. Again, Instagram stories. Stories are the top thing for everybody. Whatever platform you're on, it's people want the quick thing. So, Liz.
Okay. So.
Was that me? Sorry.
No, that's you now. Training and educational platforms is our next subject.
Sorry. Right. I wanted to discuss this as, you know, another. Marianne, you're right. It is slow on Instagram. It's slow on all the platforms at the moment. It's not the fact it's slow. It's the fact that so many millions more are on them all. Their engagement is less. The volume is more, but the actual connection is less. Training and educational platforms. Yeah, this is quite a huge industry. I've got a lovely client. I don't know if she's here. And see, hello. I've just seen you. Hello, sexy. You all right? Yeah.
Yeah, Carmen, you have to get above all that noise. That's true.
Well, yeah. And, you know, training and education is huge. And whether it be online courses, going into hospitality, there are niches where you are welcome and you are, you know, praised and, you know, people look after you. The platforms are different. One thing I will say with all the platforms, okay, some of you may know a few weeks ago, at the tender age of 53, I had to go to jail. All right. It was only Facebook jail. But I have to say, it still hurt because I'd posted in too many groups and I got blocked for 5 days. Whatever platform you are on, you don't own it. Remember that, okay? So you can work your heart out, stick to, thank you, Mariam, I like orange. Stick to know the algorithms. Each platform has its own nuances and things you can and can't do. They're all getting stricter. Okay. I just want to talk about Facebook for 1 minute because I think we had somebody last week who asked about, should we have a business page on Facebook? Well, yeah, you can. I've got one. But unless you do paid advertising, it's useless. You can't join groups with it. You can't network with it. The group limit, no, like on Facebook, is 5,000. But friend farming, different. At the moment, it's about 30 people a day. That's limited. It used to be 200. Things like if you send out friend requests, if you get to 1,000, and that may not sound a lot, but when you're using it for business, remember it's not your personal page. So let's just talk a few things about, Liz, over to you, about having a personal page and what it needs to look like, because I think that's quite important now.
Your personal page on Facebook.
On any of them, sorry.
On any of them.
Yeah, they're all the same now, on any platform.
Yeah, you need to have a clear professional photo. You know, you go into even some people's photos on LinkedIn where, you know, it's very much a business target market and they're there with their child in their arms. You need to have a clear, clean photo showing you in business mode, preferably, obviously, a professional photo. You need to...
Carmen's great for that. Sorry. Just have to
Carmen's great for that if you need a photo, definitely.
Yeah, she's awesome. She's amazing. Bless her.
You need to have a succinct strapline or slogan showing what you do so that people can see in one line, maybe a longish line, but what you do and what you offer. Then you need to have a small profile piece on you, which is a little bit longer than the strapline, telling a little bit more about what you offer, who you target, what you achieve, very succinctly. Anything you want to add to that, Jane?
Yeah, I do actually, because I spent probably about 2 years slugging my guts out on all of this.
Yeah.
Most of us have a great offer. Okay, we make, you know, all of us. I know most of the people on here now, which is lovely. We all do a great service. We sell amazing services, but what we actually put on any platform is the result. You sell your result. So, by the way, nobody came forward to say I'd like an online health check. So I can't pick anybody out. If anybody wants to change their mind now, please just mention it in the comments. It would help a lot. But we sell a result. Yeah, this group is for consultants, coaches, creatives. We sell a result. You know, some people here will sell great music, a great end photograph, a wonderful event, you know, management service. We don't sell how we do it. To be honest, nobody gives a shit about that.
Quite right.
We sell the end result.
So now, if you've done something, if you've done something for a client, achieved something for a client, achieved, I don't know, an increase in turnover, or in Jane's case with coaching, you know, taken somebody from a turnover of 10,000 euros per year to 100,000 in a year, you need to put those statistics in to show what you achieve for people.
Very well said, Liz. Exactly, and the same for you. And how you move people and, you know, put people round internationally. God, I can't even speak today, sorry. Internationally and musically. No, like, hey, you're on for an online health check. Awesome. Can you give me what platform you're on and your name on the platform? And we can pull you up. Oh, okay.
That's...
Oh, FB. Okay, let's do this. We'll do FB. Okay, you ready for this? Okay, I have to go on. Wait a minute, 1 minute. Ding, ding, ding. Let me just do this. Oh, how exciting! Are we all up for this? No, look, we will be kind. Or maybe not.
Did you hide? Yeah, go now.
Yeah, go now. Oh, wow. You're PricewaterhouseCoopers in Croatia? Is that you? Just before I pull up a total stranger. Whoa, cool. Awesome. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. How do I share? I've now lost how to share the screen. Oh, this is ridiculous. Sorry, I got so. Oh, there we go. Sorry, share screen. Thank you. Ding. Okay. So, very kindly, now is the time for not only me, but for people to. Can we all see No Lags Lynch's Facebook screen? Is that okay, No Lag? Hey.
Can everyone see?
Can everybody see that? Good. Thank you. Thank you for the thumbs up, Lynn. I appreciate it. Okay. So, all right. Let's just look at this very, very, very objectively. Okay. She's got a London skyline. Yeah? Sorry. Shall I unmute everybody? Does everybody want to?
That'd be a good idea.
Sorry. Oh, crumbs. Now we're getting technical. Wait a minute. I can. Oh, wait a minute more. So I'm just trying to find out how to unmute everybody whilst. Okay, I've got no idea. Can you unmute yourselves?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be possible.
That should be possible, shouldn't it? Oh, yes. Awesome. There we go. Technical kid. Not. Okay. So let's just have a look at this. So we are complete strangers and we're looking at this lovely post. What do we see? London skyline. What does that mean? Talk to me.
She lives in London.
She lives in London.
She does business in London.
Yeah, she works in London. She lives in London.
In the
Could
city,
indicate a financial sort of business.
in the city, yeah, of London.
Yeah, in the city, but it's grey skies, isn't it? Is it a positive photo?
Not very joyous, really.
Yeah. Sorry, No Lag, we love you. Sorry. No.
I love London, but...
I tell you what, that's sexy. Look at that. There. Oh, look. Awesome. Great legs. 2 kids. Yeah. Seriously good. Lovely hair. I'm jealous.
Oh, thank you.
And a nice dress. So you look like you sort of dress for business,
Yeah.
but you've got 2 kids with you.
Yes.
Wait, sorry, I know that's not an injury, but
No. I need to lose the kiddies.
yeah, you do. I mean, not in real life.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't put them in a cupboard. Okay, so
And possibly the garden as well.
Okay.
okay,
Would you
so
say
here we go.
Tony's-
Let's just look at this. Fabulous, fun, friendly, fantamazing female.
Accountant.
At this point, you could be doing 0898.
Oh my goodness.
Does this,
Sorry,
is this female?
I'm only teasing. Seriously, no wonder nobody volunteered. Hey, you've also got your mobile on there.
Yeah.
Nah,
No.
no. SMEbureau.co.uk.
Yeah.
If you put a link on your profile, your bio, Facebook will reduce you in the rankings.
Okay.
Just to let you know that. So you worked in Croatia, you worked in Russia, you worked for JP Morgan, F&C Asset Management. I still don't know what you do. What can you do for me?
So I can help you to love your numbers. We're trying to sell ourselves as being really helpful accountants. Who we want to take the fear out of accounting. We want people to stop being afraid of accountants, and we want people to like accountants. And so we're trying to sell a fun, friendly. We will talk to you. We won't be condescending. We'll explain everything.
Awesome.
If it's something simple, we'll tell you how to do it.
Am I going to pay for a fun accountant?
Pardon?
Am I going to pay for a fun accountant?
Oh, I hope so. Really?
I'll pay for a good accountant who gets me X results with a smile. Are you with me?
Yes, I know. It is. Yeah.
I have to say, it took me a long time to crack this. Because, all right, here we go. So let's just look at this. So, sorry, I have to move this down. Okay, nice photo. New tax year. Okay, cool, fine. What is this? Piggy banks. Leave a little sparkle. So here on your photos, these photos are static and you choose them. So we all choose these photos, remember. What does it say about you and your business?
Well, I guess I started using a business page on Facebook, and the problems you mentioned are exactly the problems I found. I couldn't comment. I could like some posts, but I couldn't like others. And I just thought, this is pointless. So then I thought, okay, this was my personal page, which, wasn't open to the public before.
Yeah.
And so then I just thought, okay, I'll start advertising myself through my personal page. But obviously there's all of this stuff on there from my personal life. It's true.
Well, do you know what? There's a great thing in life. Not only do we have divorce, we also have a delete button. And the good thing is, most people, for example, if I'm looking at you as a business person. I'm going to go scroll.
Yeah, so these are all of my business posts.
Now that's good.
Yeah.
And no, I like these. I like all of these.
I only post business posts. So all of these posts are running across all of my platforms like Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. But personally, I prefer Facebook.
I do, because it's about, for me, it's a bit more human, and I'm quite a jolly, bird. So when we look at this, though, these photos can change.
Yeah. They need to change. Yeah.
They do. Your posts, well, they're going to get better. Okay. All right. I'm gonna blag about me because I've spent a while doing this. So just let me show you this. Okay. So I'm more extreme, by the way. But do you know what I do?
Yeah. Very clear.
Straight away. Yep.
Yeah. Do you know why I can do it?
Yep. Lots of
I've got
experience.
authority. Okay. Well, also I can, by the way. I'm not talking shit. So, build and grow your business online today. Coaching with Jane for consultants, coaches, and creatives. Is there any doubt what I do?
No.
You go through the posts and they all look the same. There's a brand going on. I could click on 99% of my posts. You've got a pink border. You've got my name in the corner, Simps. And hopefully a lot of comments, you know. So it just shows these will now be deleted later, by the way, because they're obsolete. I don't need anybody to look through my timeline and go, oh, she was live 55 minutes ago. You know, delete, gone. I don't need it on my timeline.
Jane, it's a different mindset to think of your personal page as your business page.
It is.
And I think it's cool because you don't get that engagement anymore through your regular professional page.
You won't, Carmen, because sorry.
No, I was going to say, so you need like a second page that's really a personal one that.
Yeah, if you want to post pictures of what you've had for din-dins and, you know, who you're cuddling up with, shove it on another page.
Okay. But the one that has your real name on it should be this professional look.
Well, no, I think, you know, I think the days, to be honest, social media, all of them, right, by the way, are all the same. There's no difference to any of them. A business page you can use, and thank you, by the way, hey, you are amazing. Thank you for letting us share that. I'll be happy to talk to you afterwards, by the way. There's lots you can fill that out. A business page, Facebook want you to use a business page, Carmen, but you can only use it for paid advertising. You can join certain groups, but not all of them. You can't friend farm. You can't attract clients into what you're doing. And the world has changed. And if you want to show a, you know, presence online, this is the way you've got to do it. There's no other way.
Is this idea now on the cutting edge, or is Facebook going to catch up to this idea at some point?
Facebook's been doing this for nearly 2 years.
No, in terms of having this personal page be used as a pseudo business page, or
this has been happening for about 2 years.
Yeah.
Okay, and that hasn't been.
Yeah, that's why the algorithms are tighter now. So if you friend farm too much, you post in too many groups, if you respond too quickly, you'll get blocked. And it's getting more and more because Facebook want to try and stop it. Sorry, they all do. Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, and LinkedIn. Well, 3 of them are owned by Facebook, but it's all the same. This has been happening, I will say, progressively over 2 years. Does that help, Carmen?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, if you think you can now, today, engage on your personal page up to 5,000 users. LinkedIn, it's 15,000 users.
Is it really? Gosh, I didn't realize it was that many on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you've got to engage. And sorry, we've gone a bit off piece, Liz. Is this all right?
No, I mean, I think this is what people want to know, isn't it?
I think so. I'd like to think so. All of this, one thing you have to remember is it's about real relationships, just like business used to be. I was a kiddie wink. And you'd meet somebody in the pub or the bar or a wine bar, and you'd talk. And you'd make a relationship. And then you'd connect your businesses. And then you'd talk about doing some work. And it's the same now, but on all the platforms. They're all the same. So it's about striking up relationships. How many people have got friends online who they've actually never even met? Me, Lynn.
Yes. Mhm.
No, okay, cool. I'm trying to watch. Anna has, yeah. Veronica has, yeah. Cool. One of my best friends is a lady in Bulgaria. I've never met her. 3 years. Never ever met her, but she's awesome. We chat about her 4 times a day. I know all about her husband. I'm not going to mention her name because, well, she's not on, so that's good. But anyway, it's about relationships. And there are a few points that when you're starting to engage, whatever platform, okay, creating authority. What is authority? Does anybody want to sort of comment? What do you think authority is when you're online or if face-to-face? How am I going to have authority?
Experience and knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah, expert and specialist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Posting
And-
content with value.
Yeah, exactly. So you've got to show your authority. So, okay, Liz, how many years experience have you got?
In my field, ooh, do you really want to know that? 25?
Hey, you still look good, 25. No, like, how many years experience have you got?
About the same, 25.
See?
In my current one, 5 years.
Okay. Pretty substantial.
Cheers.
Cindy, how many years for you? You're on mute. Okay. Anyway, Anna, how many years experience have you got?
15 years of events organising, but I'm changing now, so...
Hey, you can still use it. You need to use it. Don't shelve it like that. You can use it. Marianne, singing since 2003. 17 years, unless my maths is shit.
35 for Cindy.
35 for
35.
Cindy.
Oh.
Whoa, we love you, Cindy Pops.
But do you want to tell people that?
Of course you do.
But then they say, oh, she's old.
Yeah, that's very, very specific to music, isn't it? You don't want to be over a certain age in the music industry unless you're Maria Callas
Don't you
or
think
still
that,
alive.
well, okay, you can say decades. That could be 1, 2, 3, 4. But what I'm trying to get across is, bearing in mind, okay, I'm looking around the gallery now. We've all got an awful lot since 2016. No, like, how many years? So many, I'm sure. We've all got a lot of experience. Don't be shy about it. Because
And even if you haven't got that much experience and you've just started doing something new, you can still say, I've got years of experience, because if you've got more than 1 year, you've got years of experience, so you can turn it around and play with it a bit too.
look, you've seen my Facebook page. I'm there speaking. How many speaking gigs have I done in my life? Does it matter? Do I look like I can do it? Can I do it? Sorry, I'm not. Never lie. Never say you can do something if you can't. Finding your tribe. Okay. All of us online need to find our tribe, our clients, our audience? How do we do that? Any ideas? Anybody want to talk?
For me, I think it's building trust. I think for me, it's important that people trust me, because accountants, by their profession, people were like dentists. Nobody wants.
Huge. Yeah, seriously, I'd have more trouble choosing an accountant than I would a dentist.
Exactly. And then people choose one, and they're too scared to leave because they feel all of their history will be lost if they leave. So you have to build a huge amount of trust. So for me, that's why I like Facebook, because I think people can get to know me a little bit and think, you know, she seems all right. So, you know, she knows what she's talking about. Let's try her. Yeah.
Because also building a network, it's about finding people who get you and who you get. Okay. Where are you going to find them? How are you going to find those people?
In existing groups.
Yeah, in groups.
Yep.
Just like we would do on a land base. Same thing. So you go to groups where you know, and somebody said to me the other week, oh, you know, I haven't got any groups where my clients go. Really? So, you know, 2 minutes, 270 groups. What we're looking at now is less and less of us have a global, logistical, geographical attachment. But you want to be with the people who get it and who understand you. So now that can spread. No, like you could do somebody's accounts in New York.
That's right. Location shouldn't matter. It's the relationship that matters.
Yeah.
Very much so. And creating genuine content. Okay, that you create, by the way. This is huge. Facebook loves this. LinkedIn loves it. They score you higher. You write your own content. Don't put in a post a link to somewhere else. They'll like go, hey, we don't want that shit. All the platforms want you to stay on their platform. They don't want you to send people off. And they want people to be truer to themselves, to write good content. What's good content?
So you've got to be crystal clear what you do. You've got to make your offer very, very clear. And as Jane said before, the results that you deliver. Not how you do it, but what you do. It's not a guessing game. People, as I'm sure you know, have a low attention span. I think they say we've got the attention span of a goldfish these days, don't they? Or something like that. So on any of these platforms, generally people will want to hear from you, be that a message, a post, a video, in some way, 16 times before they want to do business with you. So it's not a quick fix on social media. So you need to spring clean your pages, your profiles. One idea is always to ask a friend what you do. Take a friend who knows you very well, but who you don't discuss business with, and put your social media pages in front of them and say, if you look at this, what do you think I do? If you're offering, when you've got a friend or two's opinion is a bit too diverse or disjointed, and they say, well, I think you do this, but you do this as well. You know, some people try to cram in a few things. Try and consolidate it down to a main activity, and you can always add the value added. Like, I mean, I do international events and marketing for people, and within all that, we sometimes have to do copywriting and translation, transcreation. So that is an added value, which I then tell clients about afterwards. Otherwise, it's a bit of this, bit of that, bit of the other, and it becomes too disjointed.
Can I interject here? Sorry. Cause I think we're running out of time as well. We've been chatting too much. It's my fault. Sorry, I'm a witterer. I'm happy to carry on chatting, but I get that people may need to leave. One thing about being on any of the platforms, clarity. Don't dilute your message. Be very clear on your niche. Be very clear on what one result you can create, and just sing for that. The rest will come to you. But if you don't get that right, then, you know, we weren't sure what NOLAG was offering. I think now that might change. We can chat, love. But we've got to be clear about it. I know some people are looking to go into online courses. Be clear. What does your course deliver? The result. We don't sell, you know, smiles. We don't sell happy. We sell results. You know, Z does amazing, you know, facial reflexology. She doesn't sell the process. She sells the result. And it does look like this. It's amazing. But that's the result she sells.
Looking 10 years younger.
Exactly.
Feeling relaxed.
Exactly.
Getting compliments from everybody on how fresh and revived you look.
Exactly. And I think too, because we need to open up to questions. And I just want to say one thing. When you post professionally with congruence, consistency. I'll send out something in the group about frequency of posting and the kinds of posts, because we're going to run out of time. But deliver on your promises. Okay, so when you've got a client, you give in public. Oops, just need lots of lamp over. And you sell in private. Sales to me is private. It's not a public domain. I never want to be sold to.
There are a lot of people that go straight onto something like LinkedIn. Will you connect with me? And the first thing they do is whiz you over a message. This is what I do, lead generation or whatever. And that's not the way to do it at all.
Well, I don't know about anybody else in life, but I like a bit of foreplay. So that's what I need. I don't want to be sold to straight away. It's not going to happen. I want those little things in my head to click off. And you want to build the relationship, because that's what all this is about. Well, we're already now at 9 o'clock. Would anybody like to ask anything? Talk to me. Talk to Liz. What would you like to know?
Can you have a second meeting of this topic?
I think we need to, because we have drastically run out of time. And
we've got a lot more detail to give you that we didn't cover tonight. So good idea, definitely.
Yeah,
I've got a huge amount to share.
I would like to tell you that there is someone very interesting on LinkedIn, but also making micro learnings every morning. But it's now in French. It will start in English. He's called Miguel Delecourt on LinkedIn. You will find him, and it is very, very, very good.
Okay. Awesome.
He's doing micro
learning. So she can listen.
I'll have a listen. Yeah.
Good. Veronique, could you very kindly type in the name for us or send it to us? Because this is about everybody. It's about community and building the best information hub that we can. That's what we want to do.
Yeah. Cindy, your question about having names of educational and training platforms, that was actually one of the things we were going to talk about. So
I've got a list of them
next week. Thank you, Veronique.
I'm very to that question too, actually, Liz. So I'll join in next week.
Education and training.
Yes.
Yep.
Can everybody let Liz and I know what kind, because it is different, of education and training you're looking to either do or develop? Because there's big training hubs out there and platforms, and they're all for different markets.
Yeah. So the subject, without necessarily giving away your trade secret, subject and the target market, country, etc.
And if you're looking for, you know, what kind of online course, whether it's interactive, whether it's distance learning, you know, that kind of thing, that would help a lot, because there is a lot out there.
Yes.
Any other questions before we move on tonight, ladies?
If we're doing it again, guys, could we do something to focus on what everybody does? Kind of, you know, if there's a different way for different, depending what they're trying to sell, if there's a different way that we should approach it. For example, if somebody's doing a fun topic, somebody's doing a serious topic, you know, what would be the best way to address it?
Yeah, no, very much no, like, and I think I asked in the group, if you can send in what your industry is, then we can help you, you know, because the platforms are fundamentally the same, but the nuances of each industry will be very different. Super yachts, Lynn, awesome. I'm quite good on that. I've just noticed, I'm just looking out my window, the super moon, by the way, is amazing.
Ah, is it a full moon this evening? I didn't know if it was.
It's tonight, super moon,
Yeah,
best one in the whole
very
year.
pink.
Bye, Cindy.
That's going to be pink.
Bye,
3
Cindy.
o'clock in the
Bye,
morning,
Cindy.
Jane.
Oh, bye, Cindy. Yeah. So
Take
if
care.
you message what is your particular area, then we'll be very happy to, like, you know, pitch in. Anybody got anything else they'd like to ask now? Was that of any benefit as a starting block?
It was
Yeah.
super. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
It's a huge topic. Huge topic.
Your energy is great, Jane. So yeah, your energy is great. So it'd be really nice. I think you should do a little tape for us to play every morning or something. You know, get up.
Well, I'm on Facebook most days, so one way or another. But no, hey, that's very sweet of you. And I think the idea being that we're all, you know, over 21, and it's great. You know, we've got energy, we've got experience, and it's about moving it forward, because that's what we need to do now in a big way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's
And
great.
wonderful having groups like this, given the situation we're all in. It's wonderful. You know, I haven't seen a human be over the age of 9 in 3 weeks.
Jesus.
I know.
Anyway, well, good luck with that. There was a reason I took all those contraceptives for all those years. Anyway, very good luck to you all. Seriously, with Kiddywinks, I don't envy you. I have my own issues. Trust me.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, look.
Everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you
Bye.
next week. Message.
Thank you, Jane.
What you would like.
Liz.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Guys,
from Liz. Thank
thank
you
you.
from Liz.
Bye bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
On your
Thank you,
way.
Jane.
Next week. That'll be lovely.
Bye. A bientôt. Message.
À bientôt. Bye-bye. Auf Wiedersehen.
À bientôt.